Hello everyone, in this video we'll be solving problem 75, sort colors. The problem statement is, given an array nums with n objects, color red, white or blue, we need to sort them in place so that the objects of the same color are adjacent with each other. We will use the integers 0, 1 and 2 to represent colors red, white and blue respectively. We need to solve this problem without using the library sort functionality. If we look at example number 1, the values 0, 1 and 2 are scattered in the entire array randomly. But if you look at the output, all of the zeros, ones and twos are grouped together or are adjacent to each other. In other words, the output is in the sorted order with values 0, 1 and 2 only. As we are not allowed to use the library sort functionality, let's switch to whiteboard and discuss how we can solve this problem. As we are only dealing with 3 unique values in the given input array, we can use counters for each number that will represent the number of occurrence of that number in the given input array. All we need to do is run an iteration on the input array, check the value that the pointer is pointing, and accordingly increment the corresponding colors pointer. If it is 1, then we'll increment the j pointer. If it is 0, then I pointer. And if it is 2, then increment the k pointer. Once the iteration is complete, we can simply update the values in the original input array based on the values of each of the pointers. That is, add I number of zeros, j numbers of ones, and k number of twos. Let's run a quick simulation. With I pointing at 1, j pointer will be incremented. Then following that is 0, so I pointer will be incremented. After that we have 1, so j will be updated again, and so forth. Here's the final state after the iteration is complete. Now to build our output, we'll replace the values in the original input array with the new values, which will have 2 zeros, 3 ones and 2 twos. Instead of building a new output, we'll just replace these values in the original input array, which will constitute as in-place operation. With this solution, our time complexity is O of n, where n is the number of elements in the given input array, and the space complexity is O of 1, as we are only using these 3 pointers to record the total number of red, white and blue colors in the original input array and then use it to build our output. I hope you were able to understand the explanation. Let me show you how we can implement this using C#. Here is my C# solution. I start by initializing my 3 pointers 0, 1 and 2, and then start a for loop to record the number of occurrences of 0, 1 and 2 numbers in the array. Once the for loop was complete and we have the number of occurrence of all of the numbers 0, 1 and 2, we start for loop for each of the number and append the corresponding values, that is 0, 1 and 2, into the original input array based on the occurrence. Once these 3 for loops are complete, all of the same values will be placed adjacent to each other. This code, when submitted on LeetCode, beats 100% of the submissions in terms of runtime and 40% in terms of memory. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you were able to understand the explanation. The details to access the source code is available in the description below. Feel free to check that out, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.